Okay, welcome to another Becoming a Modern Man matchup with the Merfolk deck. This is a pretty decent opener. We've got Mana League, Silver Gillette, Master of the Pearl Trident, and the Phantasmal Image, as well as a Moot Vault, so seems like a decent hand. Seems that we're in the mirror match, as our opponent leads off with a Curse Catcher. Seems like he's not really going to be running removal, likely. I'm going to drop out the Master of the Pearl Trident here. And drops a Coral Helm, which seems fine. I'm going to play the Phantasmal Image here, copy the Master, and then we're going to attack in unblockable thanks to Island Walk. So we're getting 3 damage here, which is nice. So draw a Merfolk, which is pretty good, so we can get some extra pumps. Hoping our opponent doesn't have any way to target the Master, the Phantasmal Image, because obviously it'll just die and that can cause few problems for us, but unfortunately he just drops a Coral Helm and it looks like his hand is not nearly as good as ours. Instead of playing the Regerie, I thought I'd actually just attack in here and get in for 10 damage, put him down to 7, and then drop a Silver Gillette to draw in a card, which seems pretty good. I mean, there's an argument for playing the Regerie instead, but I think putting him down to 7 seems pretty good. And yeah, that wraps things up. Going to concede on turn 4, and yeah, we definitely had the better draw and the faster start, and not a whole lot he could do about that. So on to game 2. So this is our opener this time. This is not very good. I mean, we do have Moot Vault, we do have Curse Catcher. Vapor Snag is quite a good. Spreading Seas is kind of irrelevant. We can turn off Moot Vaults. Don't know that we've got a lot to swap out for Spreading Seas, which is probably why it's still in post board. So I'm going to leave it for the Curse Catcher. We can do the same. We're lucky to draw into a Master of the Pearl Trident, which is really good for us. You really don't want to draw out Lord of Atlantis because it pumps both sides of the board. So in the mirror it's pretty bad, generally. So opponent reveals that he has a Lord of Atlantis, which is probably not going to play out anytime soon unless he knows he's got the advantage. He was on the play, so that does give him a bit of an advantage in that sense. So he's going to attack. I'm going to play my Master of the Pearl Trident out, get in for 2. So there you go. That's a Phantasmal Image. He's going to copy my Master and then get in for 5. It's not great for us. I guess we can have a Spreading Seas and Moot Vault and then snag his Phantasmal Image, or we play the Regerie and attack in for 6, depending on whether he blocks or not. I think I actually go for the Spreading Seas play, but maybe the Regerie play would have been a better one. I don't know. The thing is, we're going to take a lot of damage if he drops another Lord, and I don't know. Maybe it was better to just keep on the aggressive. But we do get into 2 this way. He plays the Lord of Atlantis. Attacks in. I'm going to snag the Master. So we only take 5 here, but we are down to 9. Yeah, maybe it would have been better just to play the Regerie. I'm not sure this line is quite as good. So we're getting to get in for 8 here, but we're in a lot of danger. There's another Lord, and I think that wraps things up here. So yeah, we'll get hit for 10 here, so 1 short of, well, a couple short of living there. So yeah, maybe playing the Regerie would have been a better play. I'm not sure if it actually would have won us the game. Certainly had the advantage being on the play. So yeah, not sure how that could have gone, but could have gone better for us. So we're on to game 3. We're on the play this time, so that's definitely good for us. And this is a pretty sweet hand. Curse Catcher, Master of the Pearl Trident. Very lucky not to have drawn any of our Lord of Atlantis, which is, yeah, quite lucky for us. Master of the Pearl Tridents all the way, and Coral Helm Commander, Merrow Regery, so we've got quite a nice curve. We can go Curse Catcher into Master into Merrow. Opponent doesn't have a 1-drop, which is pretty good for us as well. We can get to attack here. He does have a snag for the Master, but that's not too big a deal, I don't think. There's a Moot Vault, Silver Gullet revealing a Curse Catcher. Still not greatly concerned by that. We can attack him for 2 here. Last turn. We've got a snag of our own, for which we're probably going to keep if he plays a Lord. Or if he activates Moot Vault, that would probably be another good Vapor Snag target. Seems that we'd set him back on the land. So he's got another Silver Gullet Adept. He's going to show us a Curse Catcher, which he's then going to play out. Still going to be pretty far ahead. Oh, I actually should have played the Phantasmal Image there, because that way we know both our creatures are unblockable. But I don't think he blocks here anyway. I'm just going to go for the attack. Happy to trade off 2 of his creatures for our Master, and then we can copy the Merrow Regery and still have about as much power and toughness on the board as we did before. Also, it means we can start tapping down creatures and stuff, doing other good stuff with a couple of Merrow Regeries. So he has a Merfolk Sovereign, but doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I could have Vapor Snag the Sovereign there, which was what I was contemplating doing, but it's probably not going to make a massive amount of difference. He's probably just going to stack a Curse Catcher there in that situation. I think I've pretty much got this here. Play Phantasmal Image, coppering the Master, and then we've just got 12. So we don't even really need to play out anything else. And in theory we could have activated the Moot Vault as well to get there, but he's tapped out, and this is sufficient to win the game. So yeah, really took it. Maybe got a little bit lucky, but being on the play certainly helped a lot. But managed to take down our opponent, and yeah, our Merfolk won out over his.